Hey, it's Jester from Nerd Legion Farms. Good morning. We are on day 2. We're on the Silverrun map, and we have a roller coaster to build. That's right. I got me a tractor. I got me a trailer. Gonna haul some wood. Got me a chainsaw. And I started this map. Part of a new project, new stuff, new all the things. And it wasn't until halfway through that I realized we could build a roller coaster. So here we are, sitting at $11,000 on day 2. We've chopped wood. We've gained. We have grained. That's right. We have grained. We've gained 3 pieces of land. This little guy, because we're just like, oh, we get this little guy. We'll start up here. We'll place down our tent. Nope. It's gotten bigger and bigger a lot faster. I went, handled some tree stuff, and then I found the roller coaster. So our first course of action for the day, because I don't own any of these lands behind me. Our first action of the day is we need to chop more trees. I need a whole mess of trees because we have to get this. We gotta get this roller coaster going. That's it. Like I am all encompassed by getting up this hill. Clearly, this was a mistake. I am completely encompassed by the idea, the notion of building a roller coaster. I'm not gonna make it. Nope. Go around. Go around. There we go. Well, that could have been unfortunate. So, but what this means is not only do we have to chop down a ton more trees down there, I'm probably gonna set up some. What kind of greenhouses do we have in this map? Are they over here? Greenhouses. We got the basic ones. We got the large tarp. We got the tarp ones. Are gonna need water, clearly. We got the glass ones. We got the shroom ones. What do we have for water? Do we have? I don't know where everything is, so freaking deal. Yes, we have this thing. So we need 36 for the sawmill, 46. We're gonna need that, and then 10 grand each. And then I need something to carry water. So I need a lot. I got my work cut out for me. So it's time to whip out the chainsaw. Cool. Got a few loads in. We're at the 45 grand already. We made $36,000. So before I go and get the sawmill, I think I'm going to start setting up some passive stuff. I am gonna need a water tank. So let's go ahead and get you taken care of, right? Anything for Dale? Nothing I can afford. I mean, I can technically afford you. Bale wrapper, windrower. Yeah, we don't have area for grass. How much space is this? There's a few acres. I mean, I could put like a grass plot, right? But then I need a mower. What do we have for mowers? 13 or 14. Right, okay. So yeah, 13 grand for mowing. I will need a plow. Where are the plows? I'm gonna be honest. These plows, I don't like them. These, the cultivators. I know there's a mod. I haven't decided. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I am going to need something for fluids. What are you? 5 grand. 17 grand. So it's a little bit more like 3. Yeah. So 17, 25. And then, yeah. So we're going to start medium. How far over can we actually have we have a fair bit of space. So I'm going to start, I'm just going to put them way the crap over here. Just putting them in the center just seems silly. So we'll put one there, right? Right. We'll put our water buddy. I'll put him over this way. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my own little road that's gonna come along here. We'll have a few of these. Also, before anybody comes at me, I know I have a lake right there. I could have just backed this in. I didn't. All right, we get the water going in. We're gonna run inside. Yoink. And because I'm trying to make money, right? I get it. I get it. We're gonna activate you. Storing. I know money or lettuce is the cash crop. There needs to be a mod that actually truly makes that dynamic. Where things change, it could be worth like you realize all of a sudden you've spent a year putting all your money into lettuce and now it's worthless because you just oversaturated the market. And people and there are starving kids in these other cities because there's no tomatoes. And I have $223 to my name. We started with 11,000. We got up to 40 something, and now we've got that. Back on the grind. So as we continue the grind, as we continue what is essentially Tree Chopping Simulator 2026, right? When you're sitting here playing, you're plowing, you're mowing, you're doing what you do. What else are you doing? Like, you can't tell me you are sit here hyper fixated on the screen, watching your trailer every single inch. You watching some YouTube stuff? You listening to podcasts? You watching TV? You're kicking children down the flight of stairs? I don't condone that, but hey. What is it you do when you play games? When you're out there chopping some trees, mowing your lawn, what kind of stuff you got playing? Let me know. All right, look at that. Chopping the trees. Got 55K. So now that I've got this funds, I still actually have another stack of wood. But as I said, I need wood pieces. I just can't. I don't think I could just throw lumber at that roller coaster. We got other stuff that we still have to do other than build the roller coaster. We gotta figure out what all it needs. And I got to get the pieces. So sawmill. We have enough for a sawmill and not go broke. I want to add more greenhouses, so we're not going to put the sawmill there. But let's go here. Factory. Now the big sawmill will probably get eventually, maybe a rope maker. Why don't I recognize that? And dairy and grape, no. Sawmill. There we go. I think that's the one I want. Let's see if there's a different one here. A mine shaft? That's from Silverrun 4. Why is... I'm confused. I don't think a mine shaft's going to do us much good here. flooring. Hey, make furniture. Did I accidentally? I accidentally all over the place. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put you. Land is not owned by you. You jerk face. Let's have a look at this guy. I put it backwards. Because of course I did. Because of course I did. Let's see here. You don't do anything else. You don't do any of the woody chips. Okay. So I'm gonna go. I gotta go get that other. Actually, I need to go look at the. Let's go look at the roller coaster. Find out what all other stuff I'm gonna need because we're probably gonna need other little factory deals, and then we gotta go pick up the other load of wood. All right. First things first. Let's see here. Beams, planks long, metal. Gotta get metal, floor tiles, and staircase railing. Where the crap are we gonna get those? Like I don't want to have to buy them. Like that's the thing. Metal. Let's see. There's roller coaster. Jester, you're dumb. This is Silverrun. Okay. So hold up. Does that mean this map's got some quarry type stuff? That's the old sawmill. We'll go look at that at some point. You are a vertical. You're a mine shaft. So it does! You're a little ways up there, ain't you? Okay. So we're going to have to get into that too. Fantastic. I actually have a community server through my Discord. And the map we're on has the big old mine shaft thing in the bottom corner. If you know the map, you know the map. Just like that, we got our next load. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, we gotta get you secured up. And here we are. Oh, I should probably go around the other side because I put it backwards. Ugh. Good thing damage isn't a thing in this. And this doesn't have the sell option, so I think I just gotta do it one at a time. Yeah. Just dump it in. And like that 12,000, like, really, somebody explain liters of wood. Silly. So we are going to need massive. No, I don't want selling. I want storing. We do need to activate these. But liters of wood. And I'm envisioning trying to do this with that stupid crane. Yeah, no, hard pass. But yes, we are going to need ridiculous amounts of wood. So I'm going to take a few moments, slow progress down, and I'm going to go tour the city, I think. So realizing as I toured the city in my tractor, realizing that the quarry stuff is going to be part of this, right? Definitely means this playthrough is going to take longer than I considered. Like I didn't know how long it was. Like, hey, we're just gonna play it, maybe see how fast to reach $1 million, or any variation on the silliness to just to get going. Not a functioning tunnel, but realizing that we're gonna get that's actually really cool. Now, whether I get into large fields and crops, I haven't decided. Like, it might just be greenhouses and sawmills, and until we can get the funding for the other stuff. But I will have to clearly get some area cleared out, figure out where I can put the quarry stuff, and go from there. We'll find a good area to put up an actual house and have actual equipment. But I can definitely tell that the transport of log in all of its various forms is going to be key to this play. And realistically, it's overpowered. That's a nice little touch. The log game in this is severely overpowered. All right. You can actually get in these. You're a little backwards, ain't you? I did not know that. Let's see what's in here. Okay. This is a very, very cool view. Just saying. What are you? You might be a rock crusher. Alright, so I want to see something. You can scoop it up. Is this like free ore? Hey, y'all have to let me know in the comments. Is this like come up here with a trailer and just get my fill? It's just like I'll have to figure that out. Let's see here. This whole area is 225K. That's actually some of the stuff I've seen. That's not expensive by comparison. I mean, when you're looking at like 69K, but that it's not that terrible. Like I could grab one of the smaller ones and just grind out some logs. Like that's only 74. Like that's just an open field. Like there's 3 farms, right? Okay. Probably could do something simple as grass. What are you? Paper factory. Okay. got us a gas station. Then we have the sawmill. I wonder if this has got an area to where like you could come up here and actually set up a base camp of operation. Let's pull off the grass. You actually might not be able to buy the sawmill. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I mean, you can buy it this way. But you can't buy the land around it. So there's the sell point. Is that for... That must be for wood chips? There's the buy center. I wonder if it more opens up once you purchase it. Because I'm not seeing a drop-off point for logs. But if we're going to be the mining lumber conglomerate, we'll have to own this too. Own all the things. This is some E4 Mafia nonsense. If you know, you know. This is definitely some E4 Mafia gigging. Wood chips. I wonder if the same thing applies. Could just kind of... Like, that'd be cheaty. Just put a sell point underneath it. Like how do you cheat money in this map? Just drop a sell point. I don't know if that'll work. So it definitely looks like this place is borderline useless if you haven't bought it. So, 400 grand for this. Got it. Here's a trade. And we have successfully made it back to base camp. Very, very cool. Double check to make sure you're still good. Running. Okay. So it is. Get time going back to normal. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We have just enough time to get one more load of wood that we can sell, because we're gonna need more land. Like, I know how this stuff works. I can go find an area and just go to town. Did I add? I didn't add much of anything to this play. I think I did that on purpose. Holy crap. That's massive. Yeah, I don't have much of anything in this. I've recently learned of a mod that takes wood and turns it into log containers. And I'm quickly becoming a fan of it. The other series I'm working on right now in Whitcomb Park, I am using that, and if you haven't seen the very first episode, please go check it out. In one day, like if you want to know how OP logging is, in one day I made $750,000. Come on, up the hill, go up the hill. Little tractor that could. Yeah. I didn't know if I remembered to add it to this one. Clearly I did not. So, all right. How far is our... Feels like every time I go in this menu, I get that. Save your game. Just like that. Look at that. A good, healthy supply of wood. Let's get this loaded up. So with some brilliant strap manipulation, as you can see. Unload. I'm tugging down the mountain. Oh, I missed some stuff. You know, me barreling down the side of this mountain, hill, whatever it is. Should probably look into getting that particular plot of land next. This load might not cut it. All right, let's see. 16K is not bad, bringing us to a total of 35,000. 35,000. You are 63. Like, having this chunk of land would be highly beneficial. So if we're halfway there, that's at least 2 loads. So we're running out, so I might have to just pick up this one anyway. You're not even close. Not even close. Oh my God. You're mostly non-existent, I think. So it looks like 32 is next. And I think 31 is up the mountain. I can't even get that one. 40 down by the river. Put a van down there. Get the reference. Make sure you like this video. So yeah, I think 32 is going to be it. So instead of it needing 2 to get this chunk of land, we're going to need 4, maybe 5. Actually, let me see something. We got contracts that we can do. I'm not doing Deadwood. We don't have much. Something tells me contracts aren't going to be really worth. Like, not when I could just go and chop down trees and get... We got 10 grand. Is there a better... Anything on sale? Is there a better log trailer? This one will hold larger, but even at 26 grand, which isn't terrible, you can get some pretty decent ones on there. But I need a dolly, which is another 18, so that's up around 40. Or I need an actual truck, which barring this international here, though that track, let's be realistic, that track, I would need a new tractor. That tractor's not pulling that. So 40 and 26. So once we get more area. All right. I'm going to need a flatbed. I just realized I need a flatbed. As night begins to fall here on our second day on the map, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. So we made some progress. We got our backwards our backwards ass sawmill. We checked out the map, and it's I didn't realize exactly how much I had in store for me, so that's a thing. And yeah, we got that up and running over there. You can see, yep. That I'm going to use the funds from that to get another one and get up to having 3 greenhouses. I think 3 is where I'm gonna. At that point, we'll start go ahead and selling it for profit so we can get more land. But yes, tomorrow is October, and I will be chopping some serious trees. And when I make some progress, we'll get started then. So otherwise, but we made some good progress today. The question is, what is in store for us tomorrow?